Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Hut. Today we are going to be doing just a run through of the major pairs that we are looking at heading into the new trading week. And the first thing that we'll be looking at is the dollar index, also known as DXY. This is mainly kind of a cumulatively looking at the dollar, the strength of the US dollar against the other pairs. How has it been performing for the last 2 months, essentially? That is from towards the end of November. So for the whole of December, we have noticed the dollar index being within this range zone, which has come after a major long trend. We're looking for this pair to retrace back to these levels here. And coming on to this level, we are really curious. We really want to see, will the bulls have enough power to continue to hold this level, or are we looking for the dollar to become even weaker heading into the new trading year? With that, let's look at the specific pairs. And to start us off, we're going to look at the pound GBPUSD. That is something that if you've been following us on our website, we have been really tracking how the pair has been performing. And what you'll notice, one moment, let's load the chart. What you'll notice, especially on the daily chart, let's go to the daily chart. You'll notice that price has been ranging within this channel, which it has really been respecting for a long period of time. And when we started tracking this pair, we started at these zones right here. This is when we started looking at the pound against the dollar. And what we saw was the coincidence of this support zone with the price coming to the bottom of the channel. And if you'd be interested in seeing the details, what we were looking at, in the smaller time frames, the intraday trading, you can head onto our website and you can see the analysis there. But looking at where we currently are, price has actually moved up to these levels. And another interesting thing of note is that heading on to the top of the channel, we noticed this resistance zone, which was actually tested on the 5th of January. This zone was tested on the 5th of January and price was unable to break, and we are seeing it happen again. The big question is, will the bulls be able to break this zone to push price higher? And if should that happen, what we are looking at is price to come up to these levels, and we are going to have a retest before we can move higher. Alternatively, having been tested the first time and the second time, if this level holds, then we'll be looking to retrace all the way back to the bottom of the channel. Continuing the analysis on the pound pairs, let's look at GBPJPY. I must be very honest with you, actually GBPJPY is not one of my favorite pairs to trade, because especially on the intraday charts, I find it to be very, very choppy. But looking at it from the larger perspective, we see that especially if you look at the pair really greatly from the weekly chart, to just look at how the pair has been performing for the past year, we notice that the pair actually has had a really good rally up. Starting in January of 2020, literally we've had the pair moving up higher and higher. And actually currently looking at this level, let me just highlight that for you. You notice that the pair actually is at the highest that it has been ever since 2018. Feb 2018, that is when the pair approached these levels, and ever since then we have been on an uptrend. We can now closely look at this level. On the daily, we noticed that we actually did attain that level in October of 2021, which is what we are now approaching. And so, moving on to this level, our question is, moving on to the resistance zone here, are we anticipating the pair to move higher, or are we going to see a retracement coming back down? Should the bulls not have enough momentum to push price up, what we'll be looking at is coming lower down to these levels here. So for the bears, these are the levels to watch out for. We're looking at a bounce off of this zone to be able to push price down all the way to these levels. Now that's on a bigger picture. Looking at the relative strength index, essentially this provides for a classic double top situation.
Heading on to gold, we can see a double top formed on gold about last week around this level, and we can also say it broke the neckline around this level here, and we see prices coming again to retest the neckline. So we shall be anticipating for a sell signal to take a short somewhere around these areas to go down to these levels here. We can also say a trend line got broken around this level, so we would probably see gold rally up higher to retest this trend line before it continues to short all the way down here. Heading on to the last pair, which is USDJPY. So we are looking at it from some sort of a flag around this area. And we are seeing it head down to this supply level around this area. So how we'll be looking to trade this is we'll wait for it to come all the way down to this supply level. We'll be looking for it to break the upper part of this channel and continue moving up. And that brings us to the end of this weekly analysis. Feel free to comment below on what your thoughts are and what pair you're watching out for, or what pair you'd like to see analyzed. Follow us on our website for more in-depth review.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with our website, it's at thetradingheart.net. And also something else that you guys have been really appreciating is the shorts that we've been posting. So let us know in the comment section what other pairs and what other strategies you'd like us to post for you in our shorts videos. And until next time, have a happy trading week.